Okay, so I want to show you how to do the generic rectangle. And so this is our example for the day, and it is 35 times 14. So the first thing we have to do is we have to take each of these numbers and put them into expanded form. So that was on a previous presentation. But basically, we're going to take our numbers, and hopefully my tools will work. And like we have 30. I'm not going to use that tool because you can't even see it. We're going to use 35, and we're going to break it into its place value. So 35 is equal to 30. The 3 is equal to 30 plus 5. Okay, that's its expanded form. We've expanded it out. And then we have 14. So basically, we're looking at, well, what does each number represent? So the 1 is going to represent how much, and it's going to represent 10. And the 4 in the 1's place is going to equal 4. So then we're going to use those expanded forms in our generic rectangles. So we're going to put the 30 plus 5 up here. 30 and 5. And along this side, we're going to put the 14. So we're going to do the 10 plus 4. Okay. So now what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to actually go ahead and figure out how to multiply within the generic rectangle. Generic rectangle is also called an area model because it uses the area of each block, and then we add it together. So basically, we're trying to determine what is the area of this entire space, but we've broken it down into individual little blocks. So this block is going to be a 30 by 10 block. 30, and when we say by, we mean multiply, 10 block. This block right here has this length of 5, but we need to determine what this length is right here. Well, we know if this side is 10, this side is also 10. So this is a 10 by 5 block, or you can put 5 by 10. That's fine too. Now we're going to work down here in this one. So we know the side length is going to be 4. But what is the length of up on the top of it? Well, it's going to be 30. And then we need to find out this block too. And so this side length is 4. And the top one is 5. And those are our multiplication problems. And so then when we solve those, we're going to get the area of this block. This will give us the area of this block. This will give us the area of this block. And that will give us the area of this block. And then over here in this space is where we're going to add those answers together. So we'll go ahead and work this out. You can do 30 times 10, but we can also do 3 times 1 is 3. Count the zeros, 1, 2, 300. Here we'll have 10 times 5, which should be pretty easy to do, which is 50. Down here, 4 times 30, or 4 times 3 is 12. How many zeros? There's 1 0. And then 4 times 5 is 20. And now I take each of those numbers and I put them over here and I add them together. So we have 300 plus 50 plus 120. And I'm being really careful to make sure I line these numbers up because we don't want to have any mistakes when we're adding. So we want to be able to make sure everything is lined up so we know what we're looking at. So 0, 0, 0, 0, we're going to get a 0. 0, 5, 2, and 2 is going to give us 9. And then 3 and 1 is going to give us 4. So the answer to 35 times 14 is 490.